Hello, good evening, everybody. Konnichiwa, konbawa, bonjour, hola. It's been a week. Let's talk about my New York stay, please. I'm the Panda Photographer. I travel as a travel photographer and as a travel consultant. And since the pandemic, we've been doing that. We had our fair shares of some disappointments, our fair shares of homelessness, our fair shares of discrimination. Uh, we have witnessed drug abuse across this country. We have witnessed people not following COVID CDC guidelines. Uh, Even right now, people in the hostel are not reading the front sign that says, please wear a mask. People think that because they're inside, they don't have to wear a mask. Not true. This is a community space that also requires you to wear a mask. This is my experience here. There's been some rudeness among guests at the hostel. No, the hostel is perfect, guys. The staff is outstandingly responsive when it comes down to things happening in the hostel. But when it's nighttime, there's only really one staff, as I saw or demonstrated or witnessed myself. It's been good, but it's also been kind of concerning, because I thought most hostels I have been to, 99.9% of them have a policy about if you're a New Yorker or you have a New York license, you cannot stay within the hostel, and especially if your address, right? And we're seeing a lot of interesting folks coming through the hostel. But one in particular, young lady, tried to start some drama, saying that I was in her business. I'm so sorry, lady, the young lady, but it's a lobby. You cannot do anything about it. It's a lobby. That's where customers go. Obviously, she hasn't been reading the books. But anyway, I'm the Panda Photographer, everybody. I've been getting eye surgery on the low and keeping a low profile because of my eye surgery. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Those goddamn doctors in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you shitbags of whatever you call yourselves, my eye has improved much better within a week since I've been in New York City. Yes, it was an expensive choice, but it's done. Goes to show you the stereotypes in Wisconsin. No one second guessed or second looked at me like, no, I'm a patient. I'm a client. That's how clients should feel. Welcome. Not, it's a black guy. He's a black guy. Let's give me like 45 minutes, all right? Yeah, they do that sometimes, right, docs? I should know. But anyway, guys, we are in Brooklyn. We are in the Bushwick / Bed-Stuy area / I don't know. I'm waiting for Tech to call me, but he's not responding. Or he said he was going to text me, but I kind of want to get some stuff done. And I have already got those done, sort ofly. But, yeah. It's been raining all day. It's been a wet day. And it's been kind of cool, too. So... if you guys want to support the channel, there's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. If you guys want to buy me a Saturday dinner or a Saturday beer, just do it. Let's get some food. I shouldn't even spend money because I spend tons of money on my medical bills. And the hostel is not cheap either. And food consumption is not cheap either. But just walking around the neighborhood, I don't think I actually showed you guys this part of the neighborhood, but as you can see, they got these cafes with the lights. We have seen these before in Portland. The subway is right down the street here. So as you see, the house is not far. Not. So I'm gonna wait till my eye gets a little bit better because I've been having some itching problems. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's irritated, itching quite a bit. Yeah, there's cafes and bars here open in this area. But yeah, guys, as we continue to talk about it, it has been what I would like to call satisfactory. Because there's been some inconsistencies of communication. What when I hang out with people, it's like where we're going and what we're doing. And then there was a definitely a big misunderstanding. So I had to like talk to this restaurant, and they thought someone else was gonna pay the bill. And they was like, yeah, we so confused too. I was like, yeah, you know what? Just charge it to my card, and let's get it done with. You know, out of respect for the restaurant, because they thought they was gonna get a payment from someone else, and that's what I thought too when it was said in front of us. So, but yeah, that thing I need to be aware of. Like, what are we doing? Who's doing what? Who's paying for what? Because I like to treat people, but geez, almost a $300 bill, and I don't eat sushi. I eat vegan stuff, which they did have, but I ended up giving that to a homeless guy. Yeah, the homeless guy near the hostel. Seats around. Okay, so there's a Elmo's market here with a bunch of flowers and bouquets. I think that's Flushing. If you walk straight down there, yeah. But there's a train station exit here because there's two ends to the train station. But yeah, just talking about the New York stay. Yeah, I would like a little bit of better communication, which I've been getting. But when it comes to like paying for stuff, which I'm kind of on a budget, I need to be aware of. You know, have to be aware of what's taking place. But yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Since came to New York, I've been doing less drinking. Yeah, it goes to show you that where I always am affects how my eating and my drinking habits are. And I think Wisconsin shows a very bad influence. The reason why I said that is because I stopped drinking once I came to New York for a whole week. And the only thing I had something to drink was a very light Pilsner. You guys know me, I'm an IPA fan. I'm an IPA fan. And they don't have a lot of good IPA selections out here, to be honest with you. Okay, so this is one station here. These are the artwork and stuff that you see, billboards, blah, blah, blah. There's a cocktail bar right there. If you guys can see it. But yeah. Also, the doctor's been pretty nice for the most part, keeping it professional, keeping it clean, making sure that my eye is functioning. They told me what I needed to do to like heal my eye a little bit faster than the typical normal. They are also surprised that the hot water didn't actually burn. So yeah, I'm pretty lucky to say to be a survivor of a victim attack. I'm a victim, by the way, of a race hatred attack. But the woman had mental health issues, and yeah, she has a history. obviously. Wisconsin's also not dealing with the mental health crisis there in that state. And I am all for Wisconsin, but there are a lot of problems that need to be addressed for safety concerns and mental health because they also have to be, they're also human beings too. Their safety should be also a priority. Oh, look at this. All right. And that's what I'm just trying to just make sense of this all. But when I'm in New York City, yeah, I've stopped drinking. Like a minimum drinking, not stop, but less drinking. Notice, I've been drinking light Pilsner beers and Sapporos and Ketons. Normally, I drink that stuff when I'm in like Japan or London, and but yeah, because Wisconsin does have a very good selection of multiple beers. Oh my panda! But that goes to show you. But guys, please do subscribe, like, and share. What I share on this channel is my life. I don't care what YouTube says. I share everything in transparency, and sometimes I won't based on the sensitivity of the content. Okay? But if I do, it's on another social media platform like Instagram. So please do follow me. Please do subscribe. Please do share the content and make sure you tell your friends, like, hey, if you want to know about a photographer named ThePandaPhotographer, I have an interesting tale to explain and tell you all that, it's not easy trying to establish your own boundaries and your own self way of life in this country. It's pretty disgusting how this country looks at its citizens. And it's supposed to be the land of the free, but I feel like it's more like the terrorizing of. Oh, look, you can see World Trade Center from here. Oh, my panda. Look at that. Boom, World Trade. That's the One Trade Center building right there. Oh, nice. Oh, look at the popo. Dude, what is going on? Oh, wow. Someone's getting booked. Okay. Okay. We got some action going on, a little bit. What's this guy doing? What are you doing? He probably didn't do anything, right? Oh, man. Everywhere we go. But anyway, guys. So everything I talk about in this channel is just in transparency. It's not so you can make a decision. They say, hey, I feel sorry for you, or that kind of thing. I'm here to only give a sense of how normal people live their lives every day. I'm just a normal guide. I'm no better than anybody. I smoke weed, yes, I did. I've been smoking weed since I came. Yeah, I miss most greens. I like that dispensary. They always had good marijuana. But here's the point, guys. The reason why I do it is because I have anxiety, I have my own depression, and it kind of helps me zoom into something that I'm actually doing at the moment. Like if I'm doing photography, oh boy, I'd be on fire. Like, see ya. What you say? I got headphones on, bro. Do you understand that English? Headphones on head means he can't hear you. People don't understand that shit. When you have headphones on your head, the English says it all. Dude cannot probably hear you, so let's not attempt. But here's it is. You know how people try to call you from the back instead of the front? That's the worst thing you could do because I can drop kick you. I can literally fucking drop kick you and thinking you tried to rob me if you tap me on the back. So it's best to always get someone's attention from the front. But anyway, what I share on this channel is just the things I do. And also, and sometimes I want to share when I'm in trouble. Because not everyone can can get out of trouble by themselves. You always need a community of support of people. They don't have to be your family members, but they could be someone that could understand your problems. And a lot of people feel emotionally not obligated because they feel embarrassed to tell another person about their emotional problems. And that is the case so good. And as someone who's traveled quite a bit around, listen, it's 2021. People are trying to stop all this hatred, this discrimination. Think about the concept of trying to adapt or trying to socialize with a community. Have people understand who you are because maybe they understand the same problems you're going through. Or they know a relative, they know a friend, or they had a symptom or an event that was short-lived in their lifetime. You know? By the way, a lot of police, I think that's what the police got going around. Go get that bad guy. Well, I want to know what he did. I'm kind of curious now. So the audio you're hearing is coming from the Comic-Con Boom XD audio. I've been rocking this audio wireless system. It's pretty awesome, in my opinion. I think it works, and it's not that much weight on the iPhone on the gimbal. So please do subscribe, like, and share, guys. You guys want to financially help me support, because I am paying for 42% out of pocket for my medical expenses. But if you guys want to, give that back so I can stay a little bit longer here in New York, there's a PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Yeah, kind of do want to stay a little bit longer because today I wanted to skate, but look at the weather. It's been a shitty one and a nasty one. It's been very cold, and then the wind picks up, and then it rains. It's like, okay, you want to play these games? Okay, Mother Nature. Mess with Panda today. I felt so much energized to go skate today. And now I don't know. I did skate for a little bit, but it wasn't the skate that I wanted to do it. Because these streets, these pebbles on these streets are crazy gnarly. If you guys want to use a North American term, if you understand that, gnarly, they will wreck you. I don't understand. Clean your streets, New York, please. There's trash everywhere. Look at that. It's like, am I in San Francisco once again? Am I in Portland? Am I in Seattle? I'm kind of curious. It's like a mixture of the three. And then again, who's actually really a New Yorker? Yes, that's that question. But my experience in New York so far has been pretty good. It's been satisfactory. I've been hanging out with some great people, and that's what I wanted. A group of people that I could actually I don't have to prove anything. I don't have to worry. When I was in Wisconsin, it was more like, you guys already know that. You guys seen the Instagram fees, the hidden fees. And not only that, he asks, why did I block him? Oh, my Panda. Even Wisconsin knows you lied about the fucking electricity bill. Guys, what laptop in the world, right? Oh, first of all, I have friends in Wisconsin that owns houses. This is who I asked first. I asked my friend from Francisca, right? I said, you have a 5-story house, right? She goes, yes. I was like, how much is your electricity a month in Wisconsin? Because it's supposed to be 10.4 watts kilowatts per hour, right? She goes, my bill is no longer like $80, $90 a month. I was like, okay. Ask someone else. They said the same thing, close to like $70, $80 a month, but in the winter it could be $120, right? I said, okay. Ask a third person. This person works for Madison Gas and Electricity. I asked her, and she goes, oh, that's no way. You're being scammed. That's the first thing that came into her mind. You're being scammed. $250 on electricity bill? Listen, you have to be running some really powerful amps and a really powerful stove, which now most stoves are energy efficient, especially what is those convention stovetops? Yeah, yeah, those are more energy efficient. So what are you burning up that's... So my lawyer did some investigation, did some digging. She, on the way here to New York, said he did not pay his bill for 2 months and tried to fluctuate, mind you, that it was the month's bill. She was like, you know what, Panda, what do you want me to do about this? I said, you know what, let's just leave it alone. I'm just going to do something so he gets a message. Cut him off communication-wise. Girlfriend was rude. Don't ask, just take. I don't like that. Guys, I would never go to your house and just take something. I always ask. But anyway, this is why I said New York has been better, because the people that it's surrounded by have been very, very kind and very relaxed and chilled. So, and I'm in a dormitory, mind you guys, I'm in a dormitory with another Japanese guy that's going to the Hamptons next week. He's going to work at another Japanese restaurant up there for the summer, right? And even he's respectful. And he's just, 10, 15 feet away from me. And he's quiet. Oh, my panda. Goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that people are so in denial about what they did wrong. Too drunk to tell, that's why. This is why we needed to get away from him. The drugs and the alcohol abuse, oh, my panda. And yeah, I got mad at him one night because he keeps offering me candy. You guys know I'm a big, healthy person. Don't offer me candy. And it's the fucking nasty candy, too. You know, and he gave it to me. I threw it on the fucking ground somewhere. And I said, you need to eat this. Right? Why are you offering me food? It's disrespectful. He forgot about that part. Why I offer him the grapes. You keep disrespecting me, dude. But anyway, guys, he was not the most bad host, but he was not the most understanding host either. He didn't realize that I had an allergy problem. Guys, if you came to my home, got an ass kicked. That's a story I need to tell you guys. But anyway, guys, if you go to my house, I would have a room prepared, dust-free, blankets made, everything. I had to do all that shit, spend money on cleaning blankets and cleaning... Guys, that's... Yeah, I wasted money doing that for a 30 days, basically a 35-day stay, because we'd only did for 37 days. So I thought that was unreasonable, because you don't treat hosts like that. This is why some people don't have good manners. And some people do have good manners. Some people forget those manners matter when it comes down to understanding a relationship between a friend. Yeah, you could be a messy friend, but you could be a good friend too. But you were a very not so understanding deviant. Like, I can have sex when I want. This is my apartment. You said this twice to me. And one of those times was on a live Instagram feed. And this is when everyone's like, what he just said? What the Oh, dude, you gotta leave. That dude just fucking disrespected you like it was nothing. Even the people heard it. So, and we did some recordings while we were trying to do live streams. And I just left the live microphone on. And they didn't realize that, like, wow, guys, you're talking to someone that does video editing, audio. I can hear everything you guys saying. Well, the microphone did. But the point is, my experience here in New York is way different from what the hell we had in Milwaukee. By far. People have been generous. People have been looking out. Tech has been treated to dinner just like 2 days ago out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't really hungry, but I couldn't resist that vegan pizza. I could not. So, I think this is like a police station or something. No, that's a school. What is that? Is that a command center? Okay. But anyway, guys, it's been way much better experience. Honestly, I am annoyed by a guest that was previously there. I don't know what he mean by the zip. For you New Yorkers, let me just explain something to you. Okay? If I was given something that I didn't ask for, but I got more than I expected, and I explain a story that, well, I asked for this, he gave me this, right? And I give the rest out of paying it forward, out of consideration that Tech looked out for me, maybe look out for this, for these gentlemen or whoever, right? Don't sit here and pretend, New Yorkers, especially you guys in the hood, all right? We're staying at the hostel. Don't pretend that like, oh, just because my friend could get me something doesn't mean he can do the same for you. I don't understand what the philosophy of what you guys think, how you guys think here. It's weird, guys. Yeah, this guy thought I can also give him the same. Like, dude, no. I knew my friend for years. I just know you for 10 minutes. Oh, my panda. New Yorkers are very, I'm going to say, some I have experienced so far, don't not like to give up. I shit you not. They do not like to give up. This is a pretty nice building. Don't you guys agree? Is that Area 54? Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, guys. I just think people have the wrong expectations. Yeah, New Yorkers, sometimes you guys are a little bit odd. Not gonna lie. And ask my roommate. We've been meeting some very strange guys. One guy said he was originally from New Jersey, but he's been living in the Dominican Republic for years or something like that. Okay, I was like, okay, that story sounds, I don't know, odd. But he was also like a schizophrenic person. That's the guy that was talking racist about, sort of racist, but going on a rant about Asians and Japan's like laws are so stupid. Yeah. But anyways. We're just checking out this neighborhood, this other side here. But yeah, that's what my experience has been very different, but not as bad, you know. Well, kind of. That guy did stand over me while I was sleeping. That's why me and my roommates were like, dude, that dude was hovering over you. Like, I know he didn't sense I sensed him. He lucky I opened my eyes very slowly. He lucky I didn't fast kicked him in the nuts. Dude, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but we have some locals that are staying at the hostel, I believe. And yeah, and I that's why I said something about earlier about the hostel policies. Some hostels are not following that same policy. Some are just doing it based on how they felt, which is their right. But again, as someone that's visiting, I feel that that's a disadvantage because someone in this hostel could be a thief and this is what me and Asa was talking about. These guys could be thieves. Yeah, and the hostel might not ever have to prove who stole the item, right? They can just walk out the hostel. Chain locked everything. But it just means Asa in the room now. But do subscribe, like, and share, everybody. I hope you do like the content and the conversation that we are having today. I am using the Comic-Con Boom XD microphone, but on my iPhone using the MI receiver. So it's actually a whole set. If you buy the MI receiver, the two mic lavalier transmitters, the receiver, that's a complete the Boom XD system. That's all you need, guys, to do interviews, to do live streams or blogs like this. And the MI receiver is so light. It's made out of like really good plastic materials, by the way. It's not what, as I was saying, it's good out of good plastic materials, but it's not weather sealed, so I don't recommend taking this out in the rain. So please do not do that. But if you want to buy the wireless system, the links are in the description below to help support this channel. I am also an Amazon affiliate. I'm going to make that transparency here. I am not sponsored by Comic-Con. They didn't ask me to do this. This is my money that I spent for this unit and all the other units. Comic-Con did not promote. Comic-Con did not select me to say, hey, we want to give you money back for making this video. Nope, never got it. Never was receive it. Never would ask for it. So I just want to make it clear. So with that said, everyone, there's a park here. I want to walk on this side of the street. All right, guys. I got 20% battery left in the phone, so we can kind of end this live stream. Like I said, guys, I came to New York also to get surgery. It's been going very well. But if you guys want to contribute to help out with some hostel stays, so we can do some more photography, because I didn't think this was going to take longer than expected. But then again, I should have thought about that, because the doctor did say, listen, after surgery, your eye is going to adjust over time for about 21 days. So give it time to process. And I will. But I want to go out and shoot. I want time here. That's why. I want to do nice New York shots. And this is why this has been delayed in showing you guys night photography. And he emailed one of my supporters here, has asked for night photography. So we're going to do night photography. So with that said, everyone, we're heading back to the hostel. Just want to make sure that my left side is healed. I'm still going to wear the patch just for the other process. Look at this building architecture. Look at that. Boom. Right in the heart of Brooklyn. That looks nice. But I don't like the scenery. Look at that. You got the ghetto projects. You got the hood as your high-rise. Actually, if you probably on one of those top floors, you can probably see Manhattan from here. And you probably see One Trade Center too. There's a lot of car wash here. It's a pretty cool day for a car wash, don't you guys think? But anyway, guys, please do subscribe, like, share. Guys, please do support. Hit that PayPal. Because I got a spot that I want to take you here in New York. And I don't think many photographers go there quite often, but we're going to go there. Yeah, it's kind of far from here, but we're going to make the effort. We're going to take the LIR. You're going to love it. So it's about like, what is it, $14.50 each way. It's like $15 each way. It's going to cost like $30 just to get there. I'm going to walk from the LIR station. It's not far, it's a 1 mile walk, but 20 blocks is no big deal, right? We have walked many times up and down San Francisco hills, and we broke the record. So, I dare someone try to do 1.9 million steps in a month. Just walking up and down those crazy hills. With a wagon, mind you, and with luggage. Yeah, I dare you. You can't do it. You're not Panda. Panda, I didn't know. I had this physical, I guess physical aura over my mind telling me that I can do this. Even I have asthma, I can still do it. And yet, episode 100 or episode 99 uh, on that series, I did quite an asthma attack going up that hill. Yeah, that was pretty painful. So, yeah, I kind of pushed myself too hard there. Oh shit, we in the hood. Watch out now. You need to go across the street. There were a bunch of cops here earlier. I don't know what's going on earlier. Yeah, it's been a bunch of shootings last night. One here in Hillcrest, Brooklyn, or Queens. One in the Bronx, two in Manhattan. Yeah, the hate crime and the subway attacks are continuing. This is why like I said, guys, this is why I'm looking for another photographer here in New York so we could travel together so we're not alone at night when we're doing night photography. We do not want to be alone at night doing night photography in New York City. Not at this time. If you're with someone, make sure you bring the nunchucks, the mace, and if you have to, if you're licensed, bring your scion. Hey. Because it's getting ridiculous out here with the crime rate. Out of nowhere, randomly, this guy just hit an Asian guy walking to work this morning. Just like, wham, ran up to him from the back. This is why I said earlier in my live stream, do not touch me from the back, you're going to get drop kicked. Fair warning. I shit you not, I will fucking drop kick you. And it hurts. Hard. Ask the 3 guys in San Francisco what that happened. They got fed up with my kung fu. They thought it was kung fu. It's karate, but... yeah. Don't try to rob someone, you fucking punks. You're a punk. Dude, listen. Let me tell you guys. I got everything on my own. With support of people on this channel. If it wasn't for the people of this channel, I would not even fucking be here right now. So think about how much you can do with very little. Just think about it. You don't need to go excessively get into crime in order to put food on your table or to get your fix for the dead. You don't need it. What you need is people that can count on you and say, hey, you can do this. Trust me, I got your back. I wish more people were like that right now, but obviously New York is not waking up to this shit. Obviously. And I only been here for a week. So we just made a really big ass circle to come back to the hostel. As you can see, now we're on the other side where the projects are. I don't know how we got here, but I'm trying to remember that walk path. And this is another thing in New York City. You need more handicap accessibilities at all stations. It is this simple. MTA, it's this simple. All you need is a declined, you hear me? A declined handicap accessibility ramp. You can install that on one particular staircase itself at any station if a station has more than 4 exits. You can. It's so easy. You're just too fucking cheap. You want to spend money and make the station look like a hot spot for luxury. No. For the time being, you need to do that for the handicap accessibility. Every other country is doing it. Even Japan is doing it, dude. And Japan doesn't really have that much handicap civilians. You know, there's children, yes. There's few adults, but most of them use motorized vehicle, not transportation. But it's still there. Come on. Get with the times now, New York City. More handicap accessibilities. It's easy. And you do not have to destroy the steps. What the ramp is, it's you basically drill it in the holes in the wall make a new foundation for it so it doesn't come out of the wall, and that's it. You overlapping the stairs. The stairs can be used at any time, and it could be folded to a point where it could be really away from the stairs and the side. Yes, there's metal material. Yeah, it's easy, dude. New Yorkers. Do I need to bring my engineer friend? He's gonna tell you, you guys are so lazy. Your engineering MTA is not up to par. I'm sorry. You might have the fanciest New York and most sophisticated subway system in the world, but you're still lacking when it comes down to the fundamentals of providing for your citizens of this city, especially those in handicapped accessibility uh, areas. Ah, ungrateful. Anyways, this is my New York update. Been here in New York City. That's a nice bike. That's a Panda bike, by the way. Who would leave it there? A cop. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you see bikes without change, trust me, guys, it's a bait bike. Yes, it's a bait bike, so don't do it. Anyways, guys, I'm the Panda. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. And we're here at the New York City Moral Hostel, as you can see. We're going to enter this front. And yeah, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. But make sure that you... Hey, 10% battery. I get it, iPhone. Relax. But anyway, make sure that you support the channel. You absolutely, tell your friends. And yeah, see ya.